Good morning, everybody. Talk About It Tuesday. Let's talk about it. As I drove to work this morning, and for a little while here, the Lord has been talking to me about community and the importance of brotherhood, sisterhood, community. So I want to know from y'all, what do you consider community? Who is your community? And what does community mean to you? Comment, tell me, talk about your community and the importance of it. For me, the Lord has allowed me to go around to a lot of different places, a lot of different churches, a lot of different recovery programs. Not everybody has the opportunity to do that. And through that, I have learned that I have a community of people in a lot of different places. Because the ministry that the Lord has called me to is necessary for. But what I've also found is that a lot of these communities, churches, recovery programs, that we get jealous and hoarding. We like to hoard people in. And we don't want them, or we unconsciously keep them from growing into their full potential. I'm guilty of this too. But what I've noticed is that we get upset if somebody leaves our church, or if somebody goes and serves somewhere else and does something somewhere else. Not all of us, but some of us do this. And it's hurt a lot of people. And it's made a lot of people isolate and say, I don't want nothing to do with them so-called Christians, and I'm not going to go to church. I'm dealing with a young man right now that has this thought process because of what he's seen in the churches. And he says, I don't want to have nothing to do with church people. My comment to him is, you don't go to church for people. And you have to have the discernment to understand and know that not everybody is where you're at. And we're not here to please people. We're here to please the Lord. So if the Lord is telling you to do something, by all means do it. But know the importance of gathering with the saints. Isolation may be okay for a little while, but we are not meant to walk this world alone. We have got to learn who our community is and who we can trust and go to and share things with. So I have a community of people that are all over the place. Sometimes I get to talk to them on a daily basis. Sometimes it may be a week or two. But I'm in several different group chats. And I talk to several different people. They serve in different churches and different recovery programs all over. But not everybody can do what the Lord has called me to do. But I know the importance of it. Because when something goes down, I can call my brothers and they are there to help the situation. So to the ones that get upset or think that the people in their church are only there to serve inside their building, y'all need to stop that. And community of Christians is not a gang. It's not a clique. It's not a cult. We are supposed to be there to lift each other up and help each other. When somebody walks in the building, we should not turn from them or chastise them or judge them. We should welcome them in. We shouldn't be silent and not talk to them. I don't care how they look. If a prostitute walks into your church, you better go over there and hold her hand and pray for her and show her. If she comes in there half naked, show her the love of Jesus. If a homeless person walks into your recovery program or your church, show them the love of Jesus. They're not where you're at. Let's stop all the animosity towards each other just because this person looks different, acts different, talks different, seems different. We're all different. Community is important. And in the past, a lot of people have gotten church hurt because people in the church do not show Christ-like characteristics. There's more love and more community inside these prisons and inside these recovery programs than there has been in the old churches that I grew up in. Now, that's not to say that we're a lost cause, but we have to talk about these things. We have to talk about the importance of community and coming together. And that's just something that's on my heart today. That's what the Lord has been speaking to me about, is that, because sometimes you wonder, where do I fit in? Where's my home church? Where do I belong, Lord? And we get comfortable with certain people, and then when somebody else comes in, we really don't want them to come in because that's our group. Or if a evangelist or something comes into your church and tries to say, hey, you can come serve in this ministry too. No, that's my church. Well, we are the church. We need to go out and preach the gospel and disciple the nations. So the importance of community is what you make it. Jesus showed us that. There were way more than 12 disciples. He kept 12 closest to him, and then it broke down to 3. Relationships are important, guys. The disciples spread out to preach the gospel, but they knew where their community was. Do you know who your community is? Are you trying to hoard people in your building? Just something I'm thinking, man. The Lord's been showing me a lot. I love y'all. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Talk about it Tuesday. Let me know what community means to you.